told him he'd made a few rounds, you know, with that plow, and I said, Dad, these furrows are so straight, and you did such a good job, it looks just like somebody had used a tractor. I wanted him to feel good.
Yeah.
Tell him the story about when your dad first got that team of horses.
Oh yeah, he bought this team of horses,
All before he'd just drive, you know, just walk, plow.
and so he had a peanut crop, and we were up there just the farm where he raised these peanuts, and he had this cultivator, and it had these things behind it that loosened up the soil around the plants. And every time it would rain, Dad would go in there with that cultivator and do that field, and he said it lets the plants grow and breathe, you know, and everything. And he had bought these 2 horses, and the guy had told him now that, he said, Harry, they're good work horses, he said, you know. And I still remember Dad gave $600 for that pair of horses. So he's going along there, and the one horse would just kind of not do his share. He'd hold back and make the other horse do most of the pulling. And Dad kept saying, get up there, come on, get up there. And that horse wouldn't do it. And I was out there, and Dad got out to the end, and he took his reins and he whipped that horse. And I was standing there.
You said, whipped him.
Yeah. And I said, Dad, why did you do that? And so he stood there for a little bit, and he said, I know you don't understand. But he said, unless I get this horse broke, he's gonna be lazy like this from now on. He'll make that other horse do most of the work, and he'll just hold back.
Wear him out, yeah.
So after Dad did that, that horse did his share of pulling. I mean, they
Scared
kept
the
straight.
Jesus in him.
It's like, oh, I
Yeah.
better step up my game here.
That's right.
I mean, I couldn't believe my dad was doing that, because he always
I said,
treated
the
his
horse knew
animals.
why he was getting whipped, and Daddy said, well, must have.
I mean, he'd put them in the barn at night if he knew it was gonna storm, and he'd keep the cows in the barn, you know, the milk cows, because he didn't want them to be out in the weather.
Joe this morning said one thing remind me of Papa, where he said he got these books and he'd always teach himself how to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the way Daddy was. You couldn't tell him he couldn't do anything,
Mm-hmm.
because he's gonna learn how to do it.
Yeah.
How much land was that, Pops, on your farm or ranch?
Well, this one guy where he rented, we had 160 acres, and
Wow.
there was another place that he rented, and he'd rent part of maybe 40 or 80 acres. And
I see.
see,
Rent.
every year, the extension agent for the government would come around, and he'd tell Dad, now you can't plant over 100 acres of peanuts this year, because they were trying to control the price.
Yeah.
The government was, you
Yeah.
know. And Dad said, well, what if I want to plant 20 acres over?
Yeah.
And the guy said, well, as long as you say it's for your own use, that's fine. If you want to feed it to your cows and horses, you go ahead and plant that. But he said, you cannot take it to market and sell it on the market.
And this was late in the 1940s, maybe?
It was in the 50s.
Mm.
But anyway, he had a real bumper crop of peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened was Dad just kind of spread the word around the community. I've got all these peanuts if anybody wants to buy some of them.
Yeah.
So he'd sell them on the side, you know, that 20 acres over what the government said. The rest of them, he'd take them into town to the government and sell them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But they were trying to control the price. That's what they were trying to do. So they figured that controlling the number of acres that were brought to market would, and it did, it made the price better.
Mm-hmm.
But Dad, he told me, you know, when Roosevelt got to be president after the Great Depression,
Mm-hmm.
he he come out, sent government agents out, and they slaughtered pigs and cows and stuff, because the farmers had too many.
Right.
And, boy, that was good, those beans.
That was very filling. I like those breeches. Are those new? Those are nice looking pants.
Hey Pops, you want one of Jana's brownies or something else from the dessert table yet? Thank you.
Well, she got some brownies?
You'd have to take a walk through the dessert table. There's more than brownies over there.
Oh, okay.
I don't know which one you wanted.
All right, thank you for suggesting.